two notes we were just talking about off the air. I was just quickly doing my football picks for the week. Dang, I would get so
way
mad.
to focus.
Man, I'm so totally unfocused. I got a little. I do football picks every week, and I just got a little reminder: don't forget your football picks.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, I'll scroll through them here. Texans.
How long do you normally take to do this?
Not long. Because I found when I study more, I keep talking myself out of the right answer and come up with a reason to pick. And the less I spend on it, the better I do. Like I just looked at the Texans at the Cowboys, and I was like, don't overthink it. Just go with the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it's at Dallas, because everything in Dallas right now, Prescott's out for the year. They're hurt. They're struggling internally. I mean, everything's going south there.
The Cosmos are against them, as we learned.
It was the
actual universe.
The sun. The sun got them. And Jerry Jones, that now has grown into such a controversy. Christian was saying that the coach, Mike McCarthy, was doing his press conference, and all anybody wanted to ask about was the sun because there's CeeDee Lamb, the receiver, missed a pass. I mean, basically,
never saw it.
He didn't even see the ball coming because he was staring back into the sun. He's standing in the end zone. And when they asked Jerry Jones about it, he said, well,
want me to tear it down, build a new one?
Well, I guess I'll just build a new $1 billion stadium. Wonder if they could turn it. Could they
rotate
or just rotate the field and play? Do they have enough room? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
They don't have room to do that.
No, but Joe, it's comical to watch this. You could not have scripted anything quite like this.
Yeah.
Because if you watch football, I mean, we all in this room watch football, and if you watch Dallas games during the day, it happens.
Yes.
I mean, it is brutal.
Yes.
And CeeDee Lamb kind of called it out this year, so it became a thing. Then the reporters ran over to Jerry, and he said, what do you want me to do, rebuild it? No. And then he said, look, everybody knows where the sun's going to be.
Well,
and then he claimed it was a home field advantage, and then the reporter's like, you've lost every game at home. And then, during Coach McCarthy's press conference, it's probably mandated by the league. He was doing his weekly press conference yesterday, and I don't know where they hold him in the stadium, but the sun was on the podium, so they put up a shade blocking the sun.
Yes. Incredible. Just incredible. I guess
all he needs, Jerry won't. Do you think he'll yield and put curtains up?
I would. Yes. Well, he should. It's crazy that he does it.
I mean, now it's almost like a pissing match.
Oh, yes.
Who's got the bigger one?
Yes.
CeeDee Lamb or Jerry?
Or Jerry Jones. I feel like it's obvious he should do that. I mean, swallow your pride and say, okay, we messed this up.
Make the product better.
Yeah. The problem was they built the stadium going east to west so the sun shines into the players' eyes. Most stadiums are built north to south because you're going to have afternoon games in Dallas, and the sun is a problem. They pretty ballsy for the reporters to say, you've lost every single game at home this year, and they got housed by the Packers at home last year in the playoffs. Remember that game?
Yeah,
that started. Yeah. They don't won a game at home in a while. I mean, they're getting close to almost a calendar year since they've won a home game. George, you're talking about the Cowboys and the sun issue they're having. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm P1 from Rocky Mount.
Thank you.
Yeah, they actually have curtains that they can put across those windows because for things like concerts and things like that, they actually put them across so that the sun won't shine in during concerts and things like that. But for some reason, Jerry Jones refuses to use the curtains for football games.
I don't understand it.
Thank you for that. It's a great call because they have to have curtains.
Yeah.
But I did hear one quote or read a quote from Jerry Jones that said he wants the stadium to feel like it's outside.
Yeah.
You're indoors, but he wants you to feel like you're at an outdoor stadium.
Well, that stadium in Los Angeles is like that with the glass all around it. Thank you very much, George. In fact, a lot of
Viking Stadium.
the Viking Stadium's like that, where it feels outside even though it's inside. Does Texas Stadium have a retractable roof, or is it all inside? I can't recall. Some of them have the retractable roof now. Have real, doesn't Arizona have real grass?
But a roof.
Yeah. And they can remove the roof or, slide it apart if they want to. Well, I can speak to this from the pickleball perspective. I feel like
I never thought I'd say this, but Biggie's so lucky. He's to be out.
Biggie has a fever of 101. He's got chills.
He's got chills. They're multiplying.
Yeah. He's probably listening right now going, thank God. Thank God I'm home. He just hit the snooze bar. I was saying, BB Shea, I could speak to this from the pickleball perspective.
Oh, yeah. Please.
Thank you.
You play in retractable stadiums, don't you?
I have a few.
Yeah.
A few retractable stadiums.
Are they billion-dollar constructions?
Why don't we just rebuild the whole damn thing? Put the permanent nets up. No, one time, the Diesel, my partner and I were playing in a tournament over here in Durham. And they have some pickleball courts that have a roof over it, but the outside is
open air.
It's just covered, which is nice because sometime we've been there a few times, and one time it did rain, and we could still play. So, but now if it blew sideways, the water would come in.
Wet.
But one time we were playing there on a beautifully sunny day, and the guys we were playing against got first choice whether they wanted to serve or which side they wanted. You get that. That's how it's played. You flip a coin or...
Cutthroat. My God, it is like a real sport.
Got your coin flip.
Uh-huh.
Or oddsies evens, how water.
No one's bringing coins to the pickleball court.
Well, at more advanced tournaments, it's actually generated by the app on your phone, and it will say first choice goes to so-and-so. All right, it just tells you. A lot of times, though, we'll do oddsies evens, and I'll hold either a 1 or a 2 behind my back, and you have to guess which it is. All right. So our opponents won the toss, and they selected, usually if you win the toss, you serve first. You want that advantage. You only score points on your serve, so it's like, let me get the first chance at points. But they chose side. I don't know why, but they chose a side where at that moment the sun was going down and they were being blinded by the sun. It was just like C.D. Lamb.
Yeah.
And so we start playing, and the guy we were playing against, first serve, he just like whiffs on it or whatever. He goes, I can't see the sun. I can't see this. He goes, this is BS. This is BS. And my partner Diesel said, well, you chose the side. I mean, you chose it. He goes, I don't even know the sun. And so then after the second point, which we also won, he said, I want to move to the court next to us because it was empty. And Diesel said, no, we play on a sign court only. It was a real standoff.
Sorry, fella. Rules.
Yeah.
You know me. I was like, okay.
You just shrank like a violet.
Okay, we'll move.
Okay, we'll move if you want to.
Diesel held up his hand and said,
You're not moving.
We're not moving. And so the sun really bothered them, and we got a big lead. And rules also say you have to switch sides at halfway through.
But the sun is moving.
The sun is moving, and so we had a better chance on this side. They came back and beat us.
Oh, man.
Came back and beat us.
In the sun game.
In the sun game, and when it was over, there's bad blood between us. There's bad blood there.
Yeah.
Because Diesel wouldn't move, and I was perfectly willing. The court next to us was open, and the sun wasn't nearly as bad. They were in the corner, and it was coming right in his eyes. And he kept holding up his paddle, going, I can't see a GD thing with this sun. And I was like, well.
Sorry, fella.
Sorry, that's the way it is. And Diesel said, we are sanctioned to this court and this court only.
Is it a breach of pickle protocol to show up with a bunch of eye black?
I've done it.
How much of a hardo do you have to be?
Big time. Well, I have my mouthpiece, I have my eye black, I have my socks up to my knees.
Yeah.
I have my goggles. Always. You never know when you're going to need any of that. Remember what Biggie said? When I put my mouthpiece in, it doesn't come out. The sun is in my eyes. You have to say it that way.